What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. We are welcoming a brand new group onto the channel today. So, this is my first time ever reacting to and listening to anything from The Warning, which is a Mexican metal band composed of three sisters. I always love a sibling act. And I actually myself, I have two sisters as well, no brothers. So, it's fun seeing another three sister trio, one that is a lot more musically talented than mine. But I'm really excited to check them out. As you guys know, I've been checking out some more metal bands recently, and this is one that has been recommended to me a lot of times in the comments of those videos. So this is their latest release, Ritual. And then afterwards, a couple of you guys also sent me like their very first Metallica cover from when they were really young. So I just have that to watch later at the end just for fun. So we'll do one full watch through all the way through, no pauses, to listen to it for the first time, and then we'll do a second watch through where we'll be able to pause, rewind, and I'll give like my full analysis and everything, all my thoughts. So let's get started. Okay, I like this intro. Ooh, those drums. Fierce. I love that heavy eye makeup and the rhinestones. And these instrumentals hit. That guitar is so good. These vocals.
Cause I just see death in what is beautiful, playing all the funerals.
The energy in those chorus, the power.
Was blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual.
The wind in her hair, so fierce. Ooh. And like the fire burning against the super blue filtered backdrop makes it so dramatic. This instrumental is so good.
A curse of my existence, hyperfixation. No medication stops me from calling the dead.
The vocals in this pre-chorus, like I'm ascending.
It makes me wanna rip my hair off my head, cause I just see death in what is beautiful, playing all the funerals. Everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive
The visuals of that scene are so crazy. Okay, Barno. Ooh, and see, look at this orange really start to come in now. These visuals are so dramatic. I'm obsessed.
I just see death in what is beautiful, playing all the funerals. Everyone's
Them like preparing to sacrifice themselves.
deprive myself like it's a ritual. I deprive myself like it's a ritual.
This layering here, this vocal arrangement, like the faded I run and run and run in the background.
Like it's a ritual.
Okay, what a great first introduction to them. This is awesome. I really like this song. Like the instrumentals are fire. You guys know I always enjoy metal and rock instrumentals. Like if you got good drums, you got good guitars, like I'm locked in. So this was awesome. And then I love their vocals too. They have such nice tones. and they all go together really well. Like, even though they're sisters, so they sound like somewhat similar to each other, there's not gonna be a huge difference in their tones. They still each have their unique charms and different strengths too. And as they come in, they sound so good. And the end, especially this vocal arrangement here with like that background, like I said, that like faded background vocal, that is really satisfying to me. I really like that. And the pre-chorus, you guys know I'm a huge pre-chorus girl. If a song has a fire pre-chorus, it's 100% guaranteed I'm gonna like it. And this pre-chorus, so good. Like, I was ascending. And then the chorus, it has just the right amount of energy. Because, like, the thing is, when you have a really fire pre chorus, that's going to set up some high expectations for the chorus. And they hit those expectations. And then the visuals of this video, this is a really cool video. And I'm interested to watch it again to see if I can get any deeper into kind of the storyline and the symbolism. Like I said, like the whole thing is very blue filtered, and then you have that fire and like just a little bit through the beginning, that bright orange that really contrasts it. And then as you get towards the end, especially through that bridge and that outro, that fire, like that red, orange light, it keeps getting brighter and brighter, and it takes up more and more of the screen. So it's like a very, it's a very pronounced color story throughout. So as I start to go through this again and pay more attention to the little things in the visuals, I'm excited to see how that story plays out in full. So let's go through this again. And we get, there's a lot of like kind of spiral imagery throughout it too. And I mean, like, this like kind of wave is similar to that. You just get a lot of like that curvature and those types of shapes throughout. So we'll see it a lot, and I'll keep pointing it out. But everything is very, very textured throughout. Like I said, everything's pretty blue filtered. Like, there's not a lot of color going on in the music video other than that orange that starts to come through. But everything is really textured, and it's textured in those wavy lines. It's not like highly linear or geometric throughout. So you see those waves in the sand. You see like that cloud structure is also very similar in texture. And then all of the like the extras in the scenes that are wearing these full draped outfits, like they also have that drapey texture. And then later on you get that eye of the hurricane imagery, so it ends up being very similar in texture too, and it has that spiral, so it all just like transitions really well together. This intro is so good. Like, starting just the guitars and then those drums come in. And then everything just intensifies. It's so good. And another thing that's interesting is like I said, everything's like really blue filtered, except for not like the red hair obviously stands out a lot, but their skin is also not filtered. The warmth comes through on their skin too, and nowhere else in the scenery at all. Everything has like that cold, dead feeling. There's no leaves on the trees or bushes. There's this sand that also kind of looks like snow. So it's just this very like dead, desolated type of atmosphere, and they're the only thing that brings in this warmth to it. And then like the angel wings being half black, like again, that symbolism there. Ugh. And this look, like the dark roots and then coming into the blonde with that face frame, I love her hair so much. And then the wavy hair, again, adding that same texture that we see a lot throughout the video. And I love all of their eye makeup. You guys know I'm a sucker for eye rhinestones, so that slays. And then the fire coming out of her hands, like I said, they're the only ones bringing any sort of warmth, any sort of fire into this scene, and it just gets more and more pronounced throughout the video. And I love the heavy eye makeup. And then you notice it more here, so I was waiting till she came on screen. But they do have, like I said, they do have that heavy eye makeup. It stands out. It's really bold, that I like. But this inner corner is all like it's like a blue highlight type of moment going on. So they still fit into the scene with that. Like, it brings some of that cool tones in, despite the fact that they bring in those warm tones through their skin and they're unfiltered there.
I think I'm going blind. Oh, I can see the signs. can see the sun.
Like, this beat is so good. And then again, like the cracks coming around the angel wings, it just like it all blends really well together, and it creates such an interesting visual. Like, it if you put them all three together, it almost kind of looks like a butterfly, like bringing life into the dead area, bringing the fire into the cold, like these opposites.
I feel it coming, I feel it coming. I hope you close my eyes when I run out of time.
See, there's that spiral again. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna see how that plays out.
Can't keep on running, I keep becoming unrealistic.
And see spiral drop in the water imagery, and the way the light reflects off of that, like all that texture. So like I said, we don't have a lot of colors going on, but when you get all those textures, it easily makes the light and the shadows very, very interesting.
Mysteriously distressed, I play it out in my head.
Like these vocals, like drawn out, but they're like smooth and haunting. But then at the same time, there's like a bit of richness, a bit of warmth in them.
Catastrophically out in my head. Catastrophically.
Okay, this quick sequence here. Let's see what we got. So we got the angel wings zoomed in close. Okay, now we're starting the ritual. We got the fire in the center. Serve. So fierce. And these outfits, again, like all the textures that they have involved, all the layering, these strings, lace ups, zippers, all this stitching. It's so intricate and it fits perfectly.
Catastrophically obsessed. It makes me wanna rip my heart out of my chest. 'Cause it makes me wanna rip my heart out.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so there's this like vision of them as like kind of spirit creatures, it seems like. Ooh, this stare, girl. That's crazy. And then this flower, and then them flying. Okay. And then the flower blooming at like rip my heart out of my chest is really interesting. And then also, like, again, this is a very warm, vibrant color. You don't see that hardly anywhere else in this music video. So extra dramatic right there.
I just see death and heart out of my chest.
See all that instrumental stopping, coming all the way down, just that vocal, just that bright flower, that change in imagery, and then boom, chorus comes in. It hits so hard. And the emotions, the expressions on their face, so good. See that ad lib? Yes. Like, they have such weight and richness to their vocals. It's so nice. Ooh. And the wings on fire. Like, the wind in her hair there. Ooh, looks so good. So dramatic. And like holding that shot just like as still, but then all that movement in her hair, and then like the movement on the wings. And look at this eye makeup. Like, look how intricate it is. Like this dark gray, black on the outside, then like a little bit reddish, and then into that blue. And then the angel wings on fire there. Just the black part on fire too. Notice the white part doesn't get burned. It's just the black part, the evil part.
Ignoring my prescription, I found a new addiction. Now I'm not
Like that guitar, that nice beat that just like carries you throughout it. Ooh.
eating,
Oh, and I like how the drums have the wings on them too.
and I'm not sleeping. My mind is playing fiction, a curse of my existence. Hyperfixation, no matter.
And the drama in this scene with like there's not like any ground here that we can see. And then these three like shooting stars, which we've seen earlier. There they are here in that spiral. See, there they are. I don't know like what that is, if it's like kind of like an apocalypse or something incoming. But that's recurring throughout here. And there's those burning wings again. Again, just the black part. But like, look how that illuminates the scene. And then it, like, the way that the fire, like, kind of angles inwards, it draws your attention right into the center on her face. Is this the owl over here? This is a really dramatic scene. Okay, see, there's the girls with the angel wings, and then they're fighting the people doing the rituals from before with all the swords and stuff. See, there's that Eye of the Hurricane imagery that I was talking about, like that spiral that we saw in the hand. And then, like, because it's so similar, like the texture of the clouds to all the texture that we saw on the sand and in the outfits and stuff like that, it ends up working perfectly as a transition shot in the video because it just matches well with the colors, with the textures, with the shapes. And then the lightning comes in, like the hurricane is now right above them. This scene is so good. And I love like that like ad lib coming at this scene because like it looks like they're just like standing on this one rock. There's no ground. They're just like in a pit. So it just feels like this echo. This scene, I know it appears some more, but it's just crazy. It's such a good composition. It's such a good shot. Like having them up on this pedestal here, far above all of the people on the ground, and it's like it's so like there's so much going on the ground here, but they're all covered up in that same color, that same blue filter, but they're all moving and then they're still right here. So even though they're up here and they're not really moving, they're not like actually creating that much visual interest themselves because everything else around them is so packed and it's all moving. Them being like this oasis in the center is what really draws your attention there. And then the light focuses there and you even see the shadows of the wings and then like this background, all of the like pillars just trapping them all in. It's so interesting. And then with all the hands out, like shadows of all the hands too. I always talk about when I do like choreography analyses how like an open hand is very attention drawing and it creates like a really interesting shape and silhouette because there's so many angles of it. So you have all these hands, but then you also have all the shadows of the hands. So there's just so much stimulation going on in this crowd. And then them being like this oasis right in the center. It's just like, it's so striking. And then this here, like this is really interesting because this is just total negative space, which we don't have a lot of in this music video. Like I said, there's a lot of textures going on throughout most of it. And then we just had like that really overstimulating shot with all the people in the movement. And then you just have this hole in the center now, like kind of solar eclipse type of moment. And you see that warmth, that orange starting to creep in from the sides. And then this hole in her chest, and like from that lyric, like I want to rip my heart out of my chest, like it's all connecting. And her stare, so good. And then we have this barn owl, my favorite of the owls. And see, now that fire is really coming in, so it works really well because you see how this it's gotten warm colored, and then that light it really shows off the gold tones in her hair. And like I said in the shot right before, like that outer edge, it starts to warm up. So it makes that transition into the shots with a lot more fire it makes it a smooth transition. Like that like just that faded vocal in the background is so satisfying to me. The horse bursting into flames. And I know horses have symbolism a lot of the time, but I forget exactly, like, especially a white horse has symbolism, but I forget what they typically symbolize. So I know that means something. And then, again, those angel wings lighting on fire. Now they have the swords. There's our owl again. This shot is crazy. Stunning. Like her blindfolded here, being pierced with all the swords, just floating. Wow. This is a really cool sequence of shots here. Like, so here all the blue is around the horse that's on fire, so that fire is in the center. And look how bright that moon is shining too. We haven't seen that in any other scenes. And then it transitions to this shot where the fire is all around her on the outside of the shot. And then in the center is that blue lighting coming off the sword and off her dress. And you can see it off the makeup too. But just like that switch from the orange being the center and then just flipping the colors. But wow, the lighting in these shots is just stunning. Like the blue contrasting with the orange and just having those opposing glows, like the back lighting being orange and the front lighting being blue. Again, like I said, it reflects off the makeup here, but then you get that orange glow from that backlighting coming off her hair and her skin. It's just stunning. Okay, so now here the ritual guys are trying to sacrifice them. Make a dramatic instrumental break. And like they look like they've died here. They're trying to kill them. It looks like it's over. And there's all those, it's all coming back, like all of those frames of things we pointed out earlier. The eye of the hurricane, the water spiral, the flaming horse. Ooh, and there's fire in its eye too. And then that flower. And see now, see you had that instrumental and vocal change, like it intensified, the break ends, we come into the final outro, and then you get those quick flashback scenes, drama, and now it's changed. Now it's not the like ritual guys trying to sacrifice them, it's them trying to sacrifice themselves, and the angel wings are gone. And now the horse isn't on fire anymore. Okay, and now they meet the spiritual selves. And see, the angel wings are gone from them now that they've like sacrificed this part of themselves, and they've just given it back to the spirit self. See, again, another montage of those little things that we noticed. So spreads its wings, and then that barn owl coming in again, right as the wings get spread. A really great transition there. Like as it hits the apex of spreading its wings, that comes in. Oh, and another one of these shots of the fight between them and the ritual guys. So maybe it was like the spiritual selves were like fighting against them or something. There's that water droplet, and notice how much faster it's spinning now. We weren't getting that earlier. The flaming horse is back. Fire still in its eye. Flower blooms again. Interesting. The spiritual self is like holding her by the neck. Oh, and I really like the vocal here. like that being different than how that the end of that line progressed earlier, like different notes and different keys. I enjoyed that. Back at the sacrifice. Oh, and then this scene again that I said was gorgeous, but now it's like more frantic. And then back here. Oh, that invert. So maybe the angels were devils all along. And like, see, it was really interesting. Like these scenes before, like they felt like very ethereal, like the slow motion, a lot more negative space that we weren't used to. But then now, as we get towards the end, where the intensity's up and it's like it feels more desperate and dramatic. Now these shots are like all over the place. They're a little blurry. There's a lot more movement. And now the angel wings, they've sacrificed them. They've cut them off. There's blood remaining on it. Ooh. I can't get over her stare. It's so good. Ooh. And there's our ending scene. Finally, okay, they cut off the angel wings and they say goodbye to that like spiritual self. It's over. They're gone. They've cut themselves off. Interesting. That's really cool. Yeah. You guys know I love a cinematic music video with lots of symbolism, and obviously like on the first and second watch I'm not gonna get all of it, but it was fun to dive into it to the extent even that we were able to. And I really like them. I definitely will need to check out more. Another one that was recommended a lot was Kerosene, so I think that'll be next, unless you guys think there's something that's even better that you want me to check out first. But comment all that down below. And then before we outro this video, like I said, I do have their like very first like Metallica cover on deck, so we can check that out too. Go all the way back to the beginning in their basement. The Hollister t-shirt is so real. Oh, and she's banging on the drums from day one. Yes! I love this. It's like that home talent show vibe, and then they come in and they're just incredible, and you're like, oh shoot. They're eating this up. Yes, girl. Dude, this is crazy. Like, they had the it factor from day one. And she's got the attitude and the confidence too. Like, this is serious for them, as it should be. Work! This is who I thought I was when I was playing Band Hero in my basement when I was a teenager. The drum's so good. Everyone having a solo fan cam too. Exactly. Like, how are her vocals already this powerful as like young teenagers? They ate that up. That was so serious for them. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, you can see why they're so good now. They've been going since day one. She was killing it on that guitar solo too. I mean, all of them were killing it, banging out on those drums, that bass. And like, it's just so funny to me, especially like with the like time capsule into like when was this? Um, 2014, yeah, like early 2010s style. You got the capris, you got the sandals, the Hollister t-shirt, and then they come in and they kill this Metallica cover. It's just incredible. I love it. I definitely need more from them. So like I said, recommend below. I know Kerosene's on my radar, but if there's something else you think I should check out instead or along with it first, then let me know down below, as well as any other recommendations you have. Make sure to subscribe for more reactions. We've got some more metal reactions over there, as well as lots of K-pop reactions, a little bit of J-pop over there too. And then Patreon is linked down below. We got daily uploads over there, lots and lots of different bands and performances that we check out down there. And when you're a member, you can make requests, participate in votes to decide what else I might react to next. And then make sure to subscribe, comment down below, smash like, and I'll see you next time.